The Franco-Nigerian Chamber of Commerce and Industry is joining the reform conversation with the theme Nigeria in a reform-driven era, leaving no stone unturned, while the panelists explore different sectors and issues which members face operating in Nigeria. The core of the conversation settles on tax reform. The chairman of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms, Mr. Taiwo Yedele, is on hand to address concerns of the members.
Section 60 on the power of substitution is worrisome and may be subject to abuse. I agree with you for the concerns, and that was the reason why we put out Q&A, FAQ yesterday to clarify this. This power has always been in our laws. Section 50 of the repealed Personal Income Tax Act has it. FRS Establishment Act had it, right? So it's not a power where you can just routinely write and say, bang, pay me this money that this taxpayer is owing. That's not how it works. The law says that before you can activate that power, the tax must be due and payable as final and conclusive. When does your tax liability become final and conclusive? It means we started with inquiries. We think you should pay XYZ. We haven't seen you. Can you explain? We finish that. We say, oh, we think you are owing 1 million. That's an assessment. You say 30 days, I'm not owing. You explain. We do revised assessment. We go back and forth until the taxman is tired. He says, I give you a notice of refusal to amend. At that point, it triggers an appeal process. You have 30 days to appeal. First to the Tax Appeal Tribunal. When you assess that process, you go to the High Court, you go to the Court of Appeal, and in some cases to the Supreme Court. When that liability has been established, it's said to be due and payable as final and conclusive. The next step, the taxman will now say, now that your tax has been finally established, I give you 14 days, I give you 21 days, I give you 30 days within which to pay.
Fiscal responsibility is another concern.
When we have sessions with a set of government officials or individuals that are saddled with the responsibility of fiscal disciplines, let's be brave enough to ask those very naughty questions. And I believe they are right questions to ask, because when you have fiscal discipline and your task is being deployed to fix issues that affect the public, you are encouraged without even being prompted to pay the right tax to the government. That's what I believe.
Their point of view.
Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council, PEBEC, is part of the organizers, and for good reasons.
So our core mandate is to remove all the bureaucratic bottlenecks involved in doing businesses in Nigeria. And if we don't get feedback from the end users, how then do we know what the current situation is?
The German and French ambassadors to Nigeria who are in attendance believe that Nigeria has lessons to learn from the Franco-German cooperation, stressing that friendships and reconciliation help to birth positive developments and enhance growth.